In what seems to be one of the most bullish days throughout the life cycle of the third most traded cryptocurrency in the world, Cardano has experienced a little bit of a dip today. Despite the news about the introduction of the Merry hard fork to the Cardano mainnet, the ADA-pioneered cryptocurrency platform has shown a new swing low of about 25% to the downside from its recent all-time high. Now, I know a lot of people have been wondering what is going on with Cardano. I thought it was bullish. Why is Cardano's price falling? And why now? Well, in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the reasons for the recent downswing and why this is necessary for the sustainability of Cardano in the long term. I also know a lot has been going down in the crypto space, with Bitcoin dropping to yet another low 48,000 US dollars, Ethereum experiencing the battle of the bulls and the bears, and now this. Well, stay tuned to Crypto Lion for more news updates. Thank you for coming with us on this journey into the next phase of Cardano's development. I look forward to seeing you here more often. Hi there, and welcome aboard the Crypto Lion, where we educate you on news and updates from the crypto world. Now, whether you're new to cryptocurrencies or not, don't sweat it, as Crypto Lion is here to guide you on the journey to better make the best financial decisions when it comes to cryptocurrency-related investments and trading. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and turn on post notifications for the best daily technical analysis and crypto videos. Once again, stay tuned as we embark on this journey together, where I entertain and enlighten you on all types of cryptocurrency-related updates. Now, I know you might want to ask, what is that Merry hard fork? Well, let's get right into the definition of what a hard fork actually is. So, in simple terms, a hard fork is the introduction of any significant alteration or modification to the core code of a blockchain protocol that renders all pre-existing transaction records incompatible with the hard forked version of the blockchain. Traditionally, hard forks represent a radical change on the blockchain, which entails a halt in the operations of the platform's previously defined protocol and the initiation of a new chain to begin. The insertion of a hard fork often requires users to swap tokens and other similar intensive processes. Oftentimes, trepidations and expectations of upheaval are expected of any cryptocurrency that introduces a hard fork like Cardano. Okay, so Cardano has experienced a massive downtrend to the tune of 25%. Now, I know this might come as quite a shock to most, but here's the thing. The recent dip in the price of Cardano is actually a good thing if you ask me. Now, for those of you who might still be confused about this, you might be wondering, how are we going to refer to a dip of this magnitude as a good thing? And I'm going to explain that in a moment, but in the meantime, I'd like to dive into what is happening on the Cardano charts and provide some technical analysis and predictions going forward. Before we talk about this entire movement on the micro chart, let's take a quick pause to talk about something that's really important on the macros. Once again, don't forget to hit that like button and turn on post notifications to watch more interesting videos from Crypto Lion. So if you take a quick look at the Bitcoin's chart, all in the last bull market, you would get better insight into what a bull market looks like on a weekly chart. In other words, the 20 weeks moving average. And you can see Bitcoin consolidating to that area, time and time again, to introduce massive and volatile swing lows for continuation to the upside. An in-depth scrutiny of the weekly chart for Bitcoin reveals a separation from 20-week moving average in the most recent bull market. Bitcoin has not touched the 20-week moving average, and this is a good thing. Matter of fact, this is bullish. Now, what this signifies is simply the demands and velocity of Bitcoin. Digging a bit further, let's briefly talk about the Ethereum chart. So Ethereum went from zero to hero during its first bull market, and at a similar position to where we are at this bull market, it experienced a 280% overextended from the 20-week moving average. After which Ethereum saw about a month-long dip, 60 to 70% towards the downside, before continuing to its then and first all-time high. Now, why am I talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum? First off, Bitcoin serves as this huge data point. We have to use it at all times regarding macro charts on all cryptocurrencies. Now, Ethereum is very similar in that last bull market, given that was its very first bull cycle. Yet even more similar to Cardano now, as this is Cardano's very first bull cycle happening right now. So here we are on the 6-hour chart. What we've been talking about is very simple. Looking at the chart, we've got 2 touches to the lower trend line, and a lot of space down below it. So what we've been talking about is the potential for us to experience a 3rd touch to the lower trend line. The interesting part of this, you see, is the overextension of Cardano from the 20-week moving average to around 270%. Remember, Ethereum, during its first crazy bull cycle, experienced the same thing, overextending to about 100%, while Bitcoin overextended to around the same 90 to 100%. So, from all indications, the recent dip in Cardano is quite expected, given Cardano has been going absolutely off the charts lately, and a dip of this sort is a common trend in the pioneer cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. You can think of the dip as a cooling off phase. Regarding institutional demands for cryptocurrencies, considering what Cardano is building, I don't expect we would see a similar dip of 60 to 70% all the way back down to the 20-week moving average from that swing high. Notably, the Cardano dip happened as it did for Bitcoin and Ethereum, and every other cryptocurrency out on the market. However, understanding why the price of ADA recently had a downtrend is key to gaining first-hand insight as to how to circumvent and make the best choices from this downward swing. And yes, the price of Cardano is down by 25% over the last 24 hours, and since its all-time high just a while ago. I know that when a lot of YouTubers describe their reasons for being bullish about any particular coin or cryptocurrency, they pick the analogy that best suits their preferred reality. Here on CryptoLine, we always urge you to give every piece of news, update, or technical analysis you find on here a second thought before investing in any token or digital currency. As much as this video presentation is concerned, this is not expert advice, but technical analysis conducted to aid you better understand what's happening in the crypto space. It is important to understand that this is cryptocurrency trading and investing, so don't hesitate to conduct your own research on the topic before you choose to buy into any cryptocurrency. This channel is reserved to tracking technical analysis across the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem and documenting personal opinions and not offering expert advice on trading. So from the 6-hour chart we just analyzed, all I can say is the new recent consolidation is an upward action. If you look at what Cardano has been doing, starting from the beginning of February, you know higher highs and lower lows. Looking closely, you would see that the movement has been a little bumpy, and since 5 cents and 10 cents, we get this sideways consolidation and then the breakout. If we look at the accumulation that has happened within the 6-hour chart, and considering continuous consolidation, we could see that if it were to happen for Cardano, then the 50-day moving average continuously gets pulled off, closing in on the current price of Cardano. I think the next 12 to 24 hours are going to be really crucial for Cardano in terms of its next move. And again, if we go back and take a look at the chart, give it some more time, maybe a few days. And even if that means extreme volatility to the downside, or a week below that trend line, it's that 95% area that could potentially be in play. And once that happens, rest assured that the price of Cardano is going to skyrocket even more, to greater numbers. We're talking about the next couple of months, maybe weeks. So get your stocks up and get ready to buy the dip and increase your cryptocurrency portfolio and subsequent returns as you wait to hit the moon in no time. Don't forget to drop your questions or suggestions in the comment section below, and we'll do our best to respond to each one. Lastly, don't forget to hit that like button and turn on post notifications to watch more interesting videos from CryptoLine. Good luck and happy investing.